Hey everybody, this is your 2022 tarot reading. We'll have 3 spreads. One for the first half of the year, another one covering 3 summer months, and the third spread for the remainder of 2022. These are important events. They could be about love, work, finances, trips, anything. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel, and have an amazing 2022. Hi Scorpio, this first spread covers the first half of 2022. We have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Moon. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. And we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Pisces. I think this spread is about work, business, and finances. I think you're going to get an offer to either start a new job or start a business together with another person. Or you could be thinking yourself to start a new business and leave your 9-to-5 jobs. The problem here is that it's not gonna be an easy decision for you. Perhaps your current job, you have a contract with them, or perhaps they paid for school, or they count on you, they rely on you to finish a project, something along those lines. It kind of feels like you owe them something, or you are attached to them, or it's just that it's going to be a hard decision for you to leave that behind because this new thing is risky. Something along those lines. What I'm trying to say is going to be a hard decision, but there will be a new offer, or you're going to get inspired yourself. Right? So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the first card that came out. It's clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles has to do with work, business, and finances. Right? And the Ace of Wands clarifying it, this is either a new job offer or a business adventure offer, or this is your own inspiration, right? This is, perhaps you'll have a bright idea of creating a startup, with the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Moon. The Moon is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces. But together with the Seven of Cups, the Moon is all about you not being sure, not being 100% clear. You have your doubts, right? And as I already mentioned, it could be either because you are obligated with your current job, or perhaps it's scary. If it could be scary to leave your 9-to-5 and start something on your own, or start something with another person when it comes to business ideas. So with the Seven of Cups and the Moon, this is a thought process that you're going to go through, trying to decide whether you should do it or not. The Two of Wands, the next card over, which is clarified by the Six of Wands, this is like the same thing. You're standing there trying to make a decision, and I think the decision will be to move forward. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's a card of recognition. It's a card of somebody who is moving forward, somebody who is winning, right? And the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think this is a card of either your new business place that you're starting, or this is your new workplace with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, you see how there is 2 people standing right there. They're welcoming people in, So it could be a very nice work environment or a business place that you're creating on your own. So yeah, you're going to go through a thought process here, but I think your decision will be to move forward, Yeah. All right, so let's move on to spread number 2. Scorpio, here's spread number 2. It covers summer months of 2022. We have the Emperor, we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Star, we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I can interpret this spread 2 different ways. In scenario number 1, we can look at this spread as the next step, like a continuation of what we saw in the first spread. Or it could be a new situation, right? So let's talk about scenario number 1. In scenario number 1, like I said, this is what you're doing next after what we saw in the first spread. You're becoming your own boss with the Emperor, or you're basically owning the situation. You're making the move. If this is a new job offer, then perhaps this new job is sort of like an upgrade for you, right? So you're stepping up. You could be like becoming a manager or a C-level, somebody who is in charge, right? So the Emperor is a figure of authority. So like I said, you're either becoming your own boss or somebody who is like a supervisor, right? The Wheel of Fortune The next card over is clarified by the Star. The Star is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I think those two cards, this is you starting this new chapter of your life, right? You're definitely in charge here. And you're moving towards your wish come true. You know, the Star often, or actually in most cases, comes through as a wish come true. And this is something people wish for or hope for a long time. So with the Wheel of Fortune, you're moving towards your dream. And, you know, it's going to happen. You know, this dream, this wish is definitely going to be granted. Because then we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's a card of recognition. And the Ace of Swords is a card of a brand new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a card of determination. You know, it kind of like, yeah, you're in charge here. This whole spread talks about you being large and in charge, taking control, supervising other people, just moving forward in a very powerful way, right? And the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I think that's also your energy. You know, Page of Swords could be you collecting information. It could be you being very straightforward, very direct, because the Page of Swords could be messages, you know, emails. Very direct emails, very straightforward emails. And it's kind of symbolic that the Page of Swords is holding up a sword, and that's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. It is a page, but the Page of Swords is the most determined one, I guess. And especially with the all other cards being here, they are kind of complementing this Page of Swords energy, right? In scenario number 2, it could be somebody coming into your life, and in this case, the spread could be about love. The Emperor is the person coming into your life. It could be an Aries you're dealing with. The Emperor is the personal Aries card. If it's not an Aries, then this person is somebody who is large and in charge. The Emperor often comes through as the future husband or the future significant other figure, right? The Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it could be them sort of spying on you at first, just keeping tabs on you, and when they finally determine that, yes, I'm in love with Scorpio, I better let them know, I better get the show on the road with them, it's them revealing their feelings towards you, right? So they're coming in with the Wheel of Fortune and the Star. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new chapter, a very fortunate new chapter. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Star is the personal Aquarius card. This person could be an Aquarius, right? Or the Star is still a wish come true, something people wanted for a long time. Then we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Six of Wands used to be called a proposal card, you know. But if it's not a proposal, then this is them wanting a victory with you. They're just coming in kind of victorious. They're riding in on their white horse. And, you know, they want to have a new beginning with you because they see you as somebody they want to be in a commitment with, or someone they want to even marry, right? Because like I said, the Emperor often comes through as the future husband or the future significant other figure. And the Ace of Swords is a brand spanking new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation they will have with you. So you'll know what to expect. Very straightforward, very direct, very serious. And I think this person will definitely resonate with you because they're not going to be playing around. They're not going to be fooling around. You'll know what to expect from this person. So yeah, either one of those two scenarios, but both of them are pretty good, right? Moving on to spread number 3. Scorpio, here spread number 3. This spread covers the remainder of 2022. And keep in mind, it could be for the same group of you, Scorpios, or it could be for another group of you, right? We have the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Tower. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the King of Swords. We have Death. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Chariot, and we also have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could also be dealing with Cancer. It kind of looks like a reconciliation, you know. There is no commitment or marriage cards here, I gotta be honest with you, but in the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Chariot, and to me that is a solid indicator that the two of you will be giving it a second chance, or a third chance. So yeah, we have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. This is a card of somebody who grieves the past, regrets the past, thinks about the past. And I think this is the energy of this King of Swords coming back from the past. The King of Swords right there in the middle. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or it could be somebody who is very straightforward, very direct, very honest, and they could be harsh at times, right? The first card I came out is the Eight of Cups, and it's clarified by the Tower. The Eight of Cups in this case is somebody coming back from the past. The Tower could be them showing back up unexpectedly, or the Tower could symbolize the end of your relationship at some point in the past, or perhaps after they broke up with you, they have already been in another relationship which fell apart. One of those scenarios. Either way, they're coming back. They're coming back with two aces. Two aces on the table, right? The first ace is the Ace of Cups, which the King of Swords is clarifying. The Ace of Cups is a pure, genuine, authentic love offer. Perhaps they realized grass wasn't greener on the other side, or they just could never let you go, or how they say you don't understand what you've lost until you don't have it in your life anymore. So that could be the case here, but this person is in love with you, right? We have Death right next to the King of Swords. That is your personal card, Scorpio. Yeah, and it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots, and you're going to be the one making this decision to allow this person back into your life or not, to rekindle this connection with them or not. And chances are you will. You will give them a second chance. Because in the outcome we have, as already mentioned, the Ace of Pentacles with the Chariot. This is the second ace. The Ace of Pentacles is a very serious ace. It always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, somebody who is ready to start a family. And it's followed up by the Chariot. The Chariot, by the way, is the personal Cancer card, but the Chariot is also a card of victory. The Chariot is also a card of moving forward. So I do see this as a reconciliation with this King of Swords, Scorpio. And you're off to a good start. You're definitely off to a good start here. And hopefully you can make it work this time around with those two aces and the Chariot. Alright, so that's what I got for you, Scorpio, for this year. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing 2022. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.